Imagine waking up just before sunrise in a quiet village where life moves at nature's pace. An 87-year-old woman gently opens her wooden garden gate as the first golden rays of sunlight spill across the earth. The morning air is cool and fresh, carrying the scent of wild herbs and damp soil left behind by the night's dew. Birds sing from nearby olive trees, and the only sound is the soft crunch of gravel beneath her feet. She doesn't put on expensive workout clothes. She doesn't check a fitness app or count calories. In fact, she would probably smile if you told her she was about to begin her daily exercise. Instead, she simply kneels beside a row of tomatoes to pull a few weeds. She stretches upward to pick ripe vegetables warmed by the early sun. She bends carefully to water young plants, carries a small basket of fresh produce back toward her home, then returns to trim herbs growing beside the garden path. To her, these are just ordinary chores, but to her body, every gentle movement is quietly protecting her joints. Day after day, season after season, year after year, this simple routine has become part of her life for decades. She has never thought of it as exercise, yet it keeps her knees bending, her hips moving freely, her shoulders flexible, and her balance remarkably steady. This is something researchers have noticed again and again in the world's blue zones. Gardening naturally combines dozens of healthy movements without placing excessive stress on the body. Every time you squat to pull weeds, the muscles around your hips and knees become a little stronger, helping support the joints that carry your weight every day. Reaching overhead to harvest vegetables gently stretches your shoulders, helping them maintain their range of motion as you age. Digging into soft soil strengthens the muscles in your arms, back, and core without the harsh impact of heavy gym equipment. Walking slowly from one garden bed to another improves balance and coordination, reducing the risk of dangerous falls later in life. Even carrying a small basket of vegetables helps strengthen the muscles that stabilize your knees, hips, and lower back. Science offers a simple explanation for why this matters. Your joints depend on movement to stay healthy. Unlike muscles, cartilage has very little direct blood supply. Instead, it receives much of its nourishment through a slippery fluid called synovial fluid, the body's natural joint lubricant. Every time you move gently, that fluid circulates through the joint, delivering nutrients while helping remove waste products. Think of it like oil moving through the engine of a car. If the engine sits unused for months, everything begins to stiffen. But when it moves regularly and gently, the parts continue working smoothly. Your joints behave in much the same way. This is why moderate daily movement often supports joint health far better than living a sedentary lifestyle followed by one exhausting workout each week. Researchers studying blue zone communities have repeatedly noticed that many older adults are almost always moving, but rarely exercising in the way modern society defines it. Take the mountain villages of Sardinia. Many men and women continue caring for small vegetable gardens well into their 80s and 90s. They water plants, prune vines, gather herbs, and harvest vegetables almost every day. Or consider Ikaria, the Greek island famous for its exceptional longevity. There, many older residents spend part of every morning tending gardens filled with tomatoes, beans, onions, leafy greens, and fragrant herbs. The vegetables certainly nourish their bodies, but the real gift may be the movement itself. There are no scheduled workouts, no expensive fitness memberships, no pressure to complete 10,000 steps before sunset. Movement is simply woven into everyday life, and because it feels meaningful instead of forced, they continue doing it year after year. Now compare that with how many of us live today. A good habit is spending 20 or 30 peaceful minutes caring for plants, whether you're watering flowers, growing herbs, trimming vegetables, or simply tending a few pots outside your home. You move slowly. You change positions naturally. You enjoy fresh air, sunlight, and a quiet moment away from screens. A less helpful habit is sitting indoors for 10 or 12 hours each day, then trying to make up for all that inactivity with one intense workout at the gym. While exercise is certainly valuable, long periods of sitting can still leave joints feeling stiff, tight, and uncomfortable. Our bodies were designed for frequent movement, not endless sitting. The wonderful news is that you don't need a large farm or a beautiful countryside garden to enjoy these benefits. A few flower pots on a balcony can be enough. A raised garden bed behind your home works beautifully. Even a handful of herbs growing on a sunny windowsill encourages you to stand up, water them, trim them, and care for them every day. Each small task creates another opportunity for gentle movement, and over weeks, months, and years, those tiny movements quietly add up. The healthiest gardens are never created in a single afternoon. They grow little by little, season by season. The same is true for your joints. You don't protect them with one perfect workout. You protect them through thousands of small, consistent movements repeated throughout your life. In the blue zones, every seed planted is more than the beginning of a vegetable. It is a quiet investment in strength, a daily practice of balance, a gentle promise to keep moving, and perhaps, without even realizing it, every garden they care for is also helping care for them.